Yes, man. I was waiting to see if about an order I had. Yes, man. You put me. Okay, yeah, but you left me on hold. So, all right, I hang up. Alright. Where the blood dinner juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers, only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is big. I only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Yeah, there's two items: the whitewater stretch shooting glove, and then that hydro pad. Yeah, we here.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
I do.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
I'm home.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. As he's taken down at the 23.
The Charger ball carrier.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
5 yards from the end zone, first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Already got a erection.
Some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment.
That's the last. I have not said nothing no more.
Towards the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
On second down, here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Jonathan Abram. A gain of 12.
They run it with Balaj. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brought down
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run here with Balaj. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 9, second and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He gives it up. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota. They'll find Taylor. That's complete.
Mariota
4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
It's intercepted.
Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
A gain of 12.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chargers 14, Raiders 7.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And the fine runner, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that'll back them up 5. Going to give it to Jacobs. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
16 at the 43-yard line.
Carr now to throw. Field at the 49. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is a counter play. Eckler. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. They'll run here with Eckler. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Los Angeles.
Herbert on first down now. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 2-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. To throw from his end zone, Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's second down. To throw again. Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a third and long after that sack. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Incomplete. We're down to 8 seconds now.
On the deep ball. Derwin James on the cover.
Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Carr. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And again this time to the tailback. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. And catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the Raiders' 43-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Kalen Ballage with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he
said he dug another hole in the backyard.
23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. And he's got the hook up to Rose. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, he's going to loft one. Deep left. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
2 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Now Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Chargers on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd down.
A fake to Eckler. Now here's Taylor. Flush to his right. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. Badgley able to knock this one through, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their head, you're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing? Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, visit, bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
In the end zone.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the
You're going to sit there and try to do all that shit, man. Go get some money plays. You're a little
really
bitch.
Easy to say that they are firmly in control.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, you ain't nothing special. You didn't do nothing good.
I got to be careful with that.
You didn't do nothing.
It's a two-score
you heard
game.
me.
You're inside
yeah,
at
right.
2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily
Right,
now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant.
It's not. I should have won that shit. Yeah, I should have won.
And his guys will take a 10-point
I should have won, but hey, I don't have to go to YouTube or any of that shit and worry about it. Shit, I ain't your uncle, so don't worry about that shit.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Yeah, I could, but I wasn't. Yeah, I could. I wanted to. I know all day.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
All day. You sure did.
Taken in the end zone.
You sure did.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
It's all good. Hey, man, hey, that's fine with me. I really don't care. I don't got to position myself to get to a better position in the motherfucking playoff. Huh?
They might be thinking this is close
he got to play. Yeah, he does.
Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, bust your head.
Yeah. Chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Yeah. Fuck that nigga.
His 21st touchdown of the season, and the Raiders are back within a score.
I know. My controller died. My controller died and threw the pass. Yeah.
Probably going to rely
Shut
on
the
the
fuck
onside
up.
kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your
30,
leapers
huh?
and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there.
High 9, high 10.
In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play
You know how that goes.
fast. Let the clock wind down.
Doing the same shit. Yeah.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
Yeah, you
He's
scared.
had his way
I
in
was
this
scared.
one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Filled up and picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
Man, don't do that.
1978. I think it was in November.
Third down.
Now Balaj.
No, I was waiting for it.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And the Chargers first down.
They run it with the
You got me shit. Call another timeout. Go ahead. Do it. Yo, okay, say kick that field goal.
Going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yeah.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The last one got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here is Eckler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 11, and the Chargers are going to get
good game, man.
a fresh set of downs here. So this
Hold up. Hey,
it's
it's about time you
for
beat this
the
shit.
LA Chargers.
That's all I gotta
and
say.
I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a
Ain't
game like
nothing.
this too,
Hey.
don't you? Because you got to stay with it.
Nah, I gotta
You
play.
gotta
I
stay
got.
with it, you gotta stay
I
locked
gotta play
in.
Monday.
It's our type of a game, and you just mentioned it. Division game on the
Hey,
road, tight.
Hey, I'm
and
gonna
they find
lose
a
the
way
rest
to
of my
win.
games,
Way to
right?
hunker down, as my old coach used
Yeah,
to say.
but now,
Find
hey,
your way through.
hey.
So for the Chargers, they remain in the
Hey,
hunt for a
nah,
first-round
hey,
bye
hey,
as they move
hey,
to 11
you
and
better be
3
hyped.
on the year. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11 and 3.
Hey.
And they'll try to get back
Hey,
to their winning ways
man.
next week as they head to KC.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. Now I get it go.
All right.
Prime time over grind game over time's up.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about me. Hey, hey. I don't know who he's talking to. This ain't no Von shit.
Copy and paste with the swag, bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 40 hours on the truck. I had a dream in this
Hey, don't worry about it.
Don't
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's got you next year, man.
But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast.
Go ahead. I got this safety at motherfucking linebacker that is like a superstar, and yeah, I'm gonna put him there so I could use him as a man, so I could blitz, I could get this man. All right, got you, man. I saw that shit on YouTube. I saw it. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah, you better start saying sorry pretty soon. Now I get my people back next week. That's what I'm saying. Let me see if this boy ready. Bledsoe. Black box, whatever. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they say. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.